Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about something that I've been hearing a lot about lately. It seems certainly for people who collect vinyl, people from the vinyl collecting community, there's been a lot of rumblings lately about the very, very high costs of vinyl, especially used vinyl. It's really crazy. I've even seen it up here where I live on the east coast of Canada. But I've watched so many different videos from so many different YouTube channels saying the same thing, that the price of used vinyl has really gotten out of hand. And certainly when I've seen people share videos on YouTube where they go to, I don't know, whether it be a secondhand record store or an antique mall or places like that, and there will be vendors there that have vinyl that's in awful shape. The sleeves are in terrible shape, there's water damage, it's torn, even the vinyl isn't really in that great of a shape. And people are selling these records for $50, $60, $70 or even higher, sometimes $100 or more. And it's very obvious to many people that these albums are simply not worth that much. So what is a vinyl collector to do about this? Well, certainly myself personally, I would never ever pay more than about $20 to $25 for a used record, unless it was something really rare and really obscure, maybe something that I've been trying to find for years and years and years. Okay, then I might pay more for it. But in general, I will not pay more than around $20 for used vinyl. Most of the time, I won't pay more than $10. So for me, if I find a piece of used vinyl that's in okay shape, the sleeve is okay, the record's good, it's in good condition, and it's not rare, it's you know, there's obviously thousands of copies of that record out there, it's not hard to find, it's not rare. Really, I don't see why I should pay more than $6 or $7 for that album, and sometimes even less than that. Many of the secondhand places where I find vinyl, places like the Salvation Army, places like that, usually they're selling vinyl for $3 each or less, and to me that's perfect. That's a very decent, acceptable price. But when you start slapping all these crazy, exorbitant price tags on something that's really beat up, really not worth that much money, you're really insulting collectors. Please, vendors, when you put these very, very extremely high prices on vinyl that's just not in very good condition and definitely not worth that much money, you're just alienating your customers. I can tell you, and I know I speak for a lot of people, if I walk into a place and I see that you're asking these extremely high inflated prices on basically what is a piece of garbage that's barely playable with a very tattered sleeve, there's no way I'm going to come back to your store. And a lot of people feel that way. Again, you're just insulting vinyl enthusiasts and vinyl collectors. If you want someone like myself or other vinyl enthusiasts to come back and spend more money in your store and be a repeat customer and give you further business down the road, put a more sensible price on your albums, okay? It's really frustrating. It's very frustrating when you find something that, you know, is just in such poor condition, and you know, water damage or all ripped up and all beat up, and an album with scuff marks on it, asking, you know, $100 for that album when it's really maybe worth less than a quarter of that, and I'm being very generous. Again, you're just really frustrating and alienating your consumers. If you try to ask those exorbitant prices from collectors, you're just going to insult them and they're just never going to come back to your business. So please keep that in mind. So those are just some of my insights and my opinion about this trend lately of very inflated prices on used vinyl. I'd love to hear what you think. How do you feel? Do you think that these crazy inflated prices have just gone too far? Or is this something that you just don't think about at all, you just don't care about it, and you're willing to pay the prices anyway? Leave a comment, let us know what you think. Give us a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, it's greatly appreciated. Every time someone subscribes, it really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much, hope to see you again next time. We'll see you again, take care, bye-bye.